Legislative Affairs briefing. John Cushman, who, by the way, is running for the NRA board, Craig DeLuz, Dave Kopp, Richard Pearson, Alexander Rubian, and Holly Sullivan. All of our speakers today will be in alphabetical order. That seemed to be the fairest way to do it. So we'll start with John Cushman. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Good morning, gun lobby. I love getting here early in the morning and getting everybody while they're still awake. I don't want to talk to you folks after you've had lunch. Anyway, you see a lot of drooping eyes. My name is John Cushman. I'm the president and founder of an organization called Sportsmen's Association for Firearms Education 30 years ago. We started with 5 people. We have 700 members now. All we do is political and legislative work. I'm also a director with the New York State Rifle and Pistol Association for the past 15 years, a state association. The ones who are having the major lawsuit that's coming before the U.S. Supreme Court in October this year. Believe me, it was a long time in coming, and we didn't really think it was going to happen for a while there. I'm also a 25-year veteran with the NRA Board of Directors, and therefore I thank Julie for mentioning that I am running again. It would seem they have some problems. They need some help in fixing, which I will do. Instead of me telling you all about the bad legislation, which most of you probably already know, you read the newspapers, you see the magazines, you look at the TV, it's amazing the number and variety of anti-gun legislation these folks. I just went to a dinner the night before. We had 400 people there for a Friends of NRA dinner, fundraiser. There were 100 anti-gun protesters out there with 3 state assemblymen. And you should hear the things they call us and the things they say. And that's the downright scary part. Some of these people have become so fanatical that they advocate hurting other people, killing NRA members or gun owners. We walked in and I was accused of, oh, you gun owners, you're the ones that you play on the blood of the children to try to push your agenda that you need guns for self-defense. And I said, and what are you doing? What are you doing at all? And the thing that bothers me is, as I look at the audience, this audience is about 75 to 80% men. One of the things we do locally to try to combat the anti-gun legislation is we do a lot of programs with women, because for some reason, women saying the same exact things that the men say carries with it more weight, as if they consider all of the ramifications of it, and therefore it makes more sense when it comes from a woman. Just for the record, we've done the Women on Target shooting program for 15 years, and we've trained over 1,900 women who've never handled a gun before, and it's amazing. Thank you. It's amazing how many of them we haven't had one complaint about it. They're actually feel empowered and more knowledgeable. And I'll tell you now, most of them won't get a gun. But the idea that they know about it, what's right, what's wrong, is unbelievable. And they have become very big advocates of ours. And for that, I am very grateful. And so could you, and I thank every one of you ladies who are here today supporting your men and yourself, because this is your issue. I only got a couple minutes left, so let me make it quick. Like I said, instead of going over all of the bad legislation proposed, try something. If you have a raffle, New York State wants to ban the idea that you can use a firearm in a raffle, as if the person who wins the raffle for a gun is somehow not going to go through the background check to get it. This is how stupid they are, and they are stupid. It's either that or they really aren't paying any attention. The big issue is, no matter what is going on, you must contact your assemblyman, your senator, and don't stop writing letters to the media. They don't want to hear from you. The legislators don't want to hear from you. But as I told you last year, I gave you a process by which we use mail to help us. Keep it up. Don't stop. The legislators, even the ones who are the most strongest anti-gunners, have a hard time overcoming the will of 100 letters coming into that subject. It's real hard for them to overcome it. And then when you face them in a legislative meeting or an agenda, they don't really know what to say. They try using the same arguments. Well, you guys have gotten hundreds of letters. Why are you going against the will of the people you represent? And then they have a problem. Well, we didn't mean that. They're going a little too far now. The truth is, they're going as far as they can get away with. It's up to us to make sure we don't let them get away with it at all. As for the women, I want to just go back to it. I'm a certified instructor for 38 years. And I'm telling you, the women are better shooters than the men every single time. It's amazing when we give the classes how the girls freely admit, well, I don't know that, so I will listen and I will learn. And I haven't met a guy yet that comes into my class. Oh, no, I did that before. What's that? I don't know what that is. It's a safety. Don't worry, we'll explain it all to you. Well, yeah, I heard about that. But thank you, ladies, and I hope you continue it. I beg you all know people. Talk to them, tell them, do not ever give up, do not ever stop, no matter how bad it looks. And I'm telling you from New York, it's as bad as it is, we never, ever give up. Thank you for your time and your insight.